Out of the apex hard. Oh yeah. I almost want to keep this bike.
God damn!
So, I'm getting ready to blast the carbs out now. I cleaned them. All this is working how it should. So, put the floats back on, added new needles, about to do that side, but first we're going to blast all the lines out. Then we'll slap it back together, crank it up. And if it's ready to rip, Chip, it's ready. Alright, there we go. All back together except for the bottoms. They now have new needle seats. I can see the needle settling right there. You can see it stops and the plunger engages. Both of them have new needles now. So that should solve the fuel not getting to the carbs problem. All the holes and orifices have been cleaned out. Fuel line's been blasted. And this thing should be ready to hook back up to the gas tank and take full beans. So shouldn't have any power cutting or power loss. I noticed there was a clamp missing, so I added a new clamp here. So time to push these back down in there and sink them again. And then get this puppy up and running. Slap the gas tank back on it. I did put some sea foam in there. So it's got a whole half bottle of sea foam in the tank. That should run any crap and debris that's on the cylinders out. Get rid of any carbon buildup that's in the engine to make it run better. And then we'll rehook up the pairing system. Alright, so put all new screws on the bottom here because the other ones were all stripped out from whoever previously tried to do it. So I gave you all new screws across the board. Yep. So, and then we parted out a few brand new scooter carbs to finish this, unfortunately, because a lot of the parts that were in here were just destroyed. So went ahead and replaced most of those parts with some brand new scooter carbs that I had laying here around on my shelf. I don't get too many 150cc scooters in here anymore. Most of it's 50cc stuff, so I just stripped down my 150cc carbs. And yeah, so good to go. These should be ready to rip. I mean, these just seem like they're just excited. Alrighty, everything's been reseated, reinstalled. Choke's working good. You can see the choke levers engaging. Throttle's working good. She's ready to have the tank put back on. Something tells me this thing's gonna run like a scalded ape. It should have no issues getting fuel now, so yep. We're gonna know how this thing runs in about 5 minutes. And something tells me this thing's gonna be an absolute fucking street ripper. So if I thought it was aggressive before, just wait. It was barely getting fuel in one of the carbs when we first took it for a ride. So now that both needles are working properly and everything's in there, I'll tell you what, this son-of-a-bitch should absolutely shred the streets. So let me put this tank back on and we'll give her the first crank up again. Needs a good cleaning still. Body panels I did, but I did not clean the engine at all. Seat still needs to be redone, but let's plug this small battery in here. This should be enough to get her going. It's 16.8 volts, so that should have enough pump power. And then I have a new seat cover inside to go on here. But let's put it down, lock it into place, put my gloves on, slap the key in it, and it still needs a good wash though. The new everything I put on there is new. Still needs a good wash. So I should have, yep, we got power. Should have plenty to kick this bike over now. Something tells me this thing's gonna shred the street. So let's back it up, get her going here. Front brake's working good. Nothing seizing. Good. Let's go. Hey, how about that? That's how you know your carbs are in good shape and you were doing the right thing, because it just cranks right on up. Don't think any warm-up is necessary. However, this time I do want to straighten these mirrors so I can actually see down the road. These have been sitting offset for a while. Almost. Should be it right there. Okay, I think this thing's ready to go for a shreddy. Clutch feels good. I'm gonna pull the brake just in case. Oh, went in nice and smooth. It's engaging nice and smooth. So let's go. Oh yeah. I can already tell the power difference. And pull this in. Yep, good. Clutch is listening. I can tell you right now there's a massive power difference now that both of them are working properly. Let's see here. So just want to feel things out. Yeah, all right, let's get going here. Despite these tires, we are going to rip this up. We are going to shred this here. Use the rear brake. First gear. Let's go. Alright, you guys ready? Let's see what this bike can do. Oh yeah, there's 70 miles an hour on crappy tires. She's ripping, man. Woo! Alright. Bradley, you were wondering if she's a ripper, man. She's a ripper. This bike will go. It is one happy camper since I cleaned the carbs. Let's downshift here while I can. Take this down one more road over. Shifting good. Open it up along the golf course here again. Give this bike a good little ride. I gotta be careful of these tires, but yeah. Alright, let's go. Hell yeah. This bike holding on for dear life. Feels good though. All the power all day. No hiccups, nothing. If this thing had good tires on it, I would go out and shred this bike immediately. Oh gosh. Not bad for a little twin cylinder. Oh yeah. She just needed a wake-up call. That's all she needed. She just needed some Dan love. Yeah, I'm gonna get off real fast when I hit around these corners and inspect the tires, make sure I'm not gonna have a blowout here while riding with you guys. Kick it down one gear. There we go. I don't trust these tires at all, and I'm out here shredding on them. She's happy. She is a happy bike. Let's run these brakes in here. Yes, sir. Ooh, she sounds good. Shifting smooth. Brakes are working good. Sounds happy. Oh my. I love bringing things back to life that have been dead for a while. It just needed a lot of my personal time, attention, love, and money. That's all. Man, this thing is dialed in right now.
It is super, super happy to be out shredding. Out of the apex hard. Oh yeah. I almost want to keep this bike. I'm asking myself now if I'm positive I want to sell this thing. Let me let this person go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, buddy. It just sounds so smooth. It's not overheating. Everything's running cool like it should. But these tires definitely need to be replaced bad. Shifting super duper smooth though. Power for days. Power for days. What a little ripper, man. Yeah, she moves. She moves. It's nowhere near the power of my GSXR. I would have been fucking doing like 150 already, but I can definitely tell for a little V-twin, this thing is happy to be out shredding the road right now. Everything's working. Brakes. Rear brakes are working. Shifting good. It's accepted everything I've done to it. It's not overheating. It's a happy bike. She happy. Vroom pow. Boy, that exhaust is hilarious, man. It sounds really good. For a V-twin, it sounds good. It's not overpowering, but it definitely has a nice tone to it. So shout outs to Aldo for putting that exhaust on there before selling it to me. Man, this bike is ready to go. She's ready. It's a little too small for somebody like me, but it rips. It is a little ripper. Neutral. There you go, man. Oh, she's ready. Look, I was going so fast I almost blew the license plate off. Oh, she sounds good. Sounds happy. Okay.
Are you sure this is okay? You're in country, dude. Live a little. Now, she's pretty sensitive, so go easy on the throttle, okay? All right.